Hey guys, I've got a heap of batteries at the moment I'm stripping down, and I've just got hold of a couple of these. That one looks pretty new compared to the other one. The other one looks really old, but they're meant to have 2 amp hour. Now I'm going to pull it apart. This is the first time it's ever been pulled apart to see what type of batteries they're using in the works models. And guess what? They're using Samsungs in that model. Let's see what this one's got. I've got to undo one screw on it, which I haven't done yet. These. And they're Samsung as well. Let's pull them out and see what we've got. Not much of a BMS in it. They're made in China, like most stuff. And this one looks like it's been through hell. It's been water. So straight away I'm going to say some of these cells are going to be stuffed in that one. So yeah, it's been in water. It'll be pointless. This one, not sure, but I'm going to guess that this will be in water as well. But there are, what are they? There we go. I'll just clean that off, get it into view. So that's the model. So they're about, not sure. I'll try and pull them apart and we'll see what we get. These ones are easy to pull apart. I was pulling apart Dysons yesterday and they were a nightmare. Okay, straight away, it's got nice big bars on it, but I can't see any BMS. There is a BMS in there. I can see some wires going through. So I'm just taking this off. This takes a little bit of time because it's just double-sided tape, I think. So just after testing this one here, I'm getting around about 9.6 volts on 2 of the center terminals and on the end terminal. So I've just had a look underneath. That's what you've got. You've got some sort of chip system here, I think, over here, if that is a chip system. But there's not much on the board. And on top of the board it's covered, so I'd say that'd be the BMS. It could be the parts on the BMS. Try and get that off later. And I think they're the chips, but they've covered them all up to make sure that no one knows what they're using. And so they've copied someone else's, I'd say. So yeah, so I've just noticed a bit of rust on it, and you can see it there. I'm thinking this has been in water, and that's why these packs have ended up in the recycle yard, and I might not get anything useful out of them. Circuit board was made by someone called Blue Way. So that's what we've got so far. It looks like it's corroded. You can see the corrosion on all the solder joints. Yeah, definitely been in water. Okay, these break off quite easily, and there's still some cells. You can see the rust in there, so that has been hit by a bit of water. Don't know whether these cells will be any good. I don't think I'll use them in a pack, but yeah, they're easy to break off. Break off the other end, and you're away. You can just take those last couple off, and you can test them. Another thing I've noticed here, you've got them all, they're all in series. So those batteries are all in series. So that's how they make their 20 volts. So these batteries are a 20Q, so a 2 amp battery from Samsung. After testing these batteries, they're around about 2 to 2.1 volts. So a little bit low. They're still working. After being on water, I'm quite surprised. But we'll clean them up and put them through the tester and see what they come up with. I've now found that it's quicker just to cut these all at once before you even bother to take the tape off, if you're going to do these on a regular basis. Last lot of batteries out of the newer pack. were reading 3.77. So this newer pack probably would have kept working. So I would have said the second pack, I could have resold it, but there's not enough power in that anyway. So I'll put these through. And the newer pack, did they change anything on it? Oh, let's have a quick look. Let's get one of those bit of tape off and have a look. Okay, what do we got? These aren't the Qs, these are the Rs, so there must be a later model. Later model from the previous one. And yeah, just for a bit of knowledge, a lot of batteries. I think they're Milwaukee. Well, probably not the best way to say it. M18s. So I'm going to have to pull these apart and have a quick look, because I can't get me multimeter leads in here. I could probably put some strips in there and test them, which is probably a good idea actually. I'll try that. Okay. So I put two of those strips I had from before, popped them across. I'm only getting 12 volts across that battery there. So I'm thinking these are an 18 volt battery. So just pop the other ones into here. They work quite well. To check it. So we're going on that one. We've got 12 volts as well. So neither of them are any good. But they'll be okay to pull apart. So that is a simple and quick idea that I just thought of. And because this stuff's a lot thicker than the other stuff, probably, I don't know, mil to mil and a half thick tin, it works quite well and doesn't bend. So don't try to short them out though. A Milwaukee, oh, I can't even say it, Milwaukee, I should be able to say it, from Brookfield or wherever it is, are using similar batteries to the ones from China. So we'll pull them apart and have a quick look. They're hard to get apart. Some of them, they've got a little pin in the center of them, and I had a lot of problems with two of them, so I just had to break them. We didn't need them anyway, so get rid of that. I'm going to strip this down, take that off at the bottom. That's a good idea. At least they put nice little rubbers underneath, but the rest of it needs to be pulled apart and stripped down. As the battery's telling me, it's dead. Got to be careful of these here. Got to be careful of these, as they could probably come out and short out together. And I tried to get on top of there. This one looks like it's had some sort of water ingress as well, with some description at some time. The ones are a lot easier to pull apart. You can use a screwdriver. And look at that, there's a nice little sexy temperature sensor right there, I'd say. But you just get the screwdriver, put it on the negative end, as close as you can get it, and just lift. And you should be able to break it. Like that. You need to get rid of that, but that's all you need to do. And because it's broken off, you can just go like that and pull the other one apart like that. So didn't mean to do that, but like, there's your problem on this pack. This one's absolutely corroded, so I'm having no idea that would be any good. So tradie packs, yeah, you're going to be able to recycle some batteries out of them, but I'm having a guess that it's absolute rubbish. Some of them might be okay. I don't usually like doing them. The guy that got them for me said that he had spares and he wanted to get rid of them, so I just gave him a try. Anyway, I'll keep working on. Milwaukee are using the 20Rs as well, like the work model. So yeah, you're getting a better battery because it's double the size, but nothing better in the cells. Okay, so this was covered. These come off quite easily after you've got the tabs off, but this was covering the BMS to isolate it. So I haven't tried to get this out yet. I'd say there's actually one screw holding it. I'll be able to get that out and have a quick look at it, but nothing special. But a lot of work went into this BMS. You can see the gold plating on the back of the actual BMS, so they actually do a better BMS. So not sure with how they've put all the materials in, or whether they've just, but they're all, maybe they've made the bottom bit and just sealed the top bit on top. But there's the main board, just covered in gold plates. So that's not going to the tip. And all the other bits are very high end. So you're getting what you're paying for with this BMS. So 4 of the actual cells, which look like one of them's been in heavy water, that one's, whatever was protecting them, took those cells out. Now they would have been really quick, so they didn't start a fire in the water, but they took those cells out. I don't know, Milwaukee, they must have fusible links in them, and well, they've got CIDs in them, so these CIDs are probably being popped. These are all good. There are still 4 volts, all of them, so that's why that pack died. So you could probably have fixed the pack if you wanted to, but I'm not fixing packs, I'm pulling them apart. So yeah, you could just fix the packs.